So I wanted to discuss something that was going in my mind about drawdowns. So every trader, there is their up and downs. They have periods where they are insanely winning. Anything they touch, it goes in profit. There are phases where we think, what are we doing? We don't even feel like we should touch markets. We feel like, you know, there is no hope. We are so stupid to trade like this. We start making irrational decisions. This is usually when we are in a drawdown phase, right? No trader will have an account that goes like this. Most traders, they'll have a good period, a bad period, a good period, a bad period, a good period, a bad period, a very bad period. Some time they will struggle for a bit, again they'll have some good period. So generally this is how a PNL of an account is, right? No trader will have zero drawdowns or a straight line. So the biggest challenge when it comes to new traders, even some experienced traders, is handling this part of the account where it starts going down and you start to lose confidence, right? The main thing in a drawdown phase is to first acknowledge that we are in a drawdown phase. Unless we know that we are in a drawdown phase, we cannot take actions necessary to fix it. So first thing we do as traders when we go down to a drawdown phase is cut size. We want to reduce our size to a smaller extent till we know that the system is back, it is starting to perform again as it's supposed to. Once that system that you have developed goes back into a profitable mode, then you start adding back the size. So that's the first thing I do when I enter a drawdown phase. I cut the size of my trading positions. Generally in the world of trading, it is known as turtling, right? You want to reduce your size and slowly start to grow. Second thing is that go back and see the trades you have made, right? This is one, makes you see the reality. If you're a profitable trader, it will show you that why you are profitable, what type of trades you are profit, how long did you hold those trades, how has something changed from the profitable time to the current time. That could be market scenarios, that could be the way you are taking a trade. It might be you started to get more anxiety or you started to get more greedy and held the position for longer. So it is very important to go back and see what you have done, what has led you to the success. Leave the failure part, see what has led you to the success, and make sure that are you still doing the same things that has led you to success. If not, then go back, observe, see what changes have to be made in order to get it back, right? uh, so second is to see your past performance. Next very important thing when it comes to handling your account is to also handle your emotions, right? You need to accept that you're in a drawdown phase. You're not going to perform at your best, and make that an okay feeling, right? Accepting that it is okay to lose, because we're playing a game of probability. It is okay to lose sometimes, right? As long as you are following a system, as long as you have rules in place and you're adhering to the rules properly, all that is enough to keep your account safe, right? From here, it's just your job to stay long enough in the market to get back the ideal market conditions for you to make money. So I would say protect your capital and wait, plus stay in the market till your conditions are ideal again, right? For example, in my case, I'm a trader who prefers trading bullish trades, especially on the daily time frame and sometimes on the lower time frames. So when Nifty is not in a strong uptrend or is somewhat in a sideways to bearish market, usually my setups don't work that well. So as a trader myself, I need to acknowledge that this is not the market I need to be aggressive in. This is a market I need to stabilize my account, maybe experiment, maybe cut down the size and stay in the market as long as possible. Once my setup where Nifty is bullish and all my stocks are starting to outperform Nifty, that's when I know it's my market. I size back up and take advantage of the move that is going to happen. Next thing is understanding cycles of emotion, right? Let's say this is your neutral position of your emotions, right? No human being can have always happy moment like this, right? Let's say this is happiness, this is sadness, and all the emotions that happen on the sad spectrum and the happy spectrum. No one will always be happy like this, okay? It is not possible. We always go through phases where we're happy, we're sad, we're happy, we're sad, we're happy, we're sad. Okay. For some people, this happiness point might become higher or it might become lower depending on the scenario. But no one can always be happy, and we are in a false sense to always assume that we will be happy. So when the drawdown phase happens, we will be in a scenario where we are not in a good mood, in not a good position. So it's we need to understand that emotionally we are not in a right position. So that time we need to uh, take a break. Maybe this might be a burnout stage or something like uh, a good example I can give is something like someone like Virat Kohli, where he is one of the top cricketers. We don't need to argue about that. The data proves for itself. But he also has periods where he's not able to perform at its best. And there's phases where he gets duck out continuously and performs very bad. But those are the stages where he has to go back to the basics, understand the foundation, work on it, get better, and then come back and perform better. So in trading also, when we are in this phase where we are not in a very good frame of mind, and that is a time where you need to maybe take a break, maybe do some other activities not related to trading, maybe go with out with our social circles, have fun, spend some of the profits that we have made in the market, and come back stronger. Also, there are phases where we are extremely critical and not in a good mood at all. That time, even touching the market can be dangerous. So those times I would recommend that going back to paper trading, testing it out, getting back to the groove and in a good form. And once you're back in that form, you can go back to the original scale, size, and even try to scale up. So this is how I generally handle a situation of drawdown. And yeah, I hope you found this video useful. I think a lot of people avoid talking about drawdowns and only talk about the positives in the market. So it's always nice to have someone talk about the other side also. So I felt that that's something I can give value to you guys. So I hope you like the video, and please share and subscribe if you found it interesting.